Morning and welcome to Friday Morning Qigong. Let's get shaking. Oh. And just a nice sort of general shake just to start to loosen things up. Maybe give the hands a bit of a shake while we're here. That always feels good. And let's go for quite a big, big physical kind of shake. And while we're shaking, let's really bring our awareness down into our feet. And let's cultivate least effort. So, yeah, just starting to allow the body to just kind of reverberate through the bounce and let the fascia create the bounce. It's very elastic. So, yeah, really dropping out of effort and trying to do the shake. And somehow just allowing it to arise and continue. You get to this real sweet spot where all the effort goes out and it's just something that's happening because you've started it. Staying grounded in the feet. Just letting your awareness just flow down through your body like water and pooling in the feet and staying down there as much as possible, just grounding your energy. Yeah, allowing the excess from thinking and just being busy mind. Just allowing that all to sink down and be in your feet. Every time the mind sort of kicks off again, just feeling your feet, sending down some grounding cords, roots. And allowing the shake to bring you into your body. See if we can tune into the bones of the feet and the lower and upper legs, all of the bones through the feet and the toes. And then there's a couple of bones in the shins, lower leg, coming up to the knee. Beautiful, spacious, fluid-filled joint in the knee. And then coming into a deep relationship with the thigh bones, the femurs. The biggest, longest, strongest bones in the body. So full of life and bone marrow, blood, fluids. See if you can feel the length of the femur bones from where they articulate with the knee joint, or the knee, and then right up into where they articulate in the pelvis with pelvic bones. So this hip joint, that's quite low. This beautiful strong bone. These big sort of hip sockets and the heads of the femur sitting in the hip socket. Just feeling into that hip joint as we shake. See if you can imagine it as a really spacious, light-filled space. I often get the image of the chi in the joints being like glitter. I don't know where that comes from, but it does. So I kind of see this, this fluid space with this amazing glitter just kind of glittering away in the joints. Spend 30 seconds reconnecting with the whole of the lower half of the body, so from the pelvis down through the thighs, knees, shins and calves and feet. Right, we're going to slow the shake down. And we're going to slow it down even more until it comes to a complete stop. Just going to stand for a little bit, spread the feet, soften the ankles, bend the knees, tuck the sacrum in a little bit, long spine, tuck the chin, open up through the back of the neck, soften the face, the eyes, crown of the head, the hands, elbows, armpits. Let's stay with this awareness of the lower half of the body. Let that be heavy and connected and grounded. Letting the torso and the arms and the head just sort of float on top of the pelvis and the legs. Got this beautiful combination, this yin and yang of the uprising energy, the downflowing energy, the weight and the lightness. I'm going to bring the hands in front of the hip joints. So let's also bring in the groin area. And just dropping awareness into the hip joints and the hands and the feet. Really grounding the energy, grounding our awareness. Stay soft through the face and the neck, back of the neck and the shoulders. And we're just going to start to move the hands through the pelvis, through the hips, sort of combing through. I'm going to widen my stance a little bit, just gently shifting the weight from side to side. Let's hold the intention of moving any stagnant chi, moving anything that's held. There are muscles that are working too hard, just allowing them to soften and release. And see if we can come into a sense of ease and flow, just enough effort. So soft through the shoulders and the shoulder blades and the face. Keep breathing, nice long, slow breaths. Really start to slow the movements down. And combing through hip joints, through the groin or the quad area, through the pelvis and the sacrum, through the space at the back of the body, the sides and front. Nice long, slow, deep breaths in and out. And connecting with ease and flow. Feeling the feet. A sense of the soles of the feet. Observing how the feet shift and change as our weight shifts. And just keep that movement nice and slow. Connect with the flow. Let's just change the hand movement a little bit, or a lot, and start to just comb down through the pelvis. Stay connected with the breath and with the feet. And continuing to allow the energy from the upper half of the body just to settle in the lower half. Come back to So combing through the sides. Pulling it right down again. Feeling the feet. And let's do a couple more movements. And bringing that to a stop. Let's bring the hands in front of the quad, in front of the groin again. Coming into a well-aligned standing posture, allowing energy and awareness to sink down, down, down to the feet, lower half of the body, upper half, rising up, light. The hands just amplifying any sensations. And let's bring to mind a colour that feels really soothing and healing. It can be any colour. And when you've worked out what that colour is, let's just spend a moment imagining that that colour is coming out of the hands and it's coming into the pelvis and the hip joints and all of the muscles and tendons and ligaments, all of the tissues in this area. This colour is coming out of the hands. Maybe it's a bit sparkly as well. It's bathing this whole area with this healing colour that our unconscious mind has chosen. And feeling and seeing that colour, and maybe it's a little bit glittery as well. Just feeling that pouring into these spaces wherever it's needed. I'm just going to stand for another minute and let's open up soles of the feet and invite Earth's energy to come up through the feet into the legs and to also fill these spaces, surround the tissues, the whole body with elemental chi. So chi from the soil, the water, the crystals, the rocks, the trees, mycelium, fire deep, deep, deep inside the earth. So letting that rise up and bathe the lower half of the body. Soothing and invigorating, revitalizing and healing. And just staying in this part of the body from the waist down, allowing any excess chi to sink down. It's almost the sense of oneness. It's like the bottoms of my feet have completely dissolved. I feel like I'm a continuation of the earth. And gather the fingertips at the lower dantian. We're going to shift our weight to the right. As we do, we're going to breathe in, lift the knee, open up the wings. Oops, I've done this for a while. Heel goes down first, shifting the weight forward. Let's come down, make contact energetically with the knee, and shifting back, letting the knee rise up, placing it back down. Reconnecting with lower dantian. Let's shift in the opposite side. Breathing in, knee comes up, placing the heel just in front. Hands are going to come down to the knee, drawing back up. Knee comes up, weight shifts back, placing the foot, reconnecting with the lower dantian, shifting the other side, breathing in, knee comes up, placing the heel down, shifting the weight forward, connecting with the knee. Breathing in as we shift back, knee comes up, stepping to the side, lower dantian. Let's do that a few more times. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, shifting back. Breath out. Really strong in that supporting leg. Tiny little step. Drawing chi up. Strengthening through the legs and the hips. And working on balance and flow. So making this movement continuous, easy and flowing. Let's do one more on each side. And then back to our standing posture, hands looking in at the choir once again. Opening through the soles of the feet. Heavy and grounded, connected through the lower limbs. Light, free, and floating upwards. The upper half of the body from the waist up. Shoulders relaxed, hands soft and open. It's open to elemental chi, elemental forces, flooding in through the feet. And let's open up through the crown of the head. Let's open to elemental forces from the stars and the planets. Flooding in through the crown of the head. Down through the arms, out through the hands. Bathing and soothing. All through the pelvis, the hips, sacrum. Right through the pelvic bowl. All of the tissues, the fluids. Come to a simple movement form. Hands are going to follow the creases of the groin through the choir and then just open up. Hands move back in. Follow the creases, open up. Next time the hands have opened all the way up, just going to pause there for a moment. We're going to bend forward from the waist, scoop up from the earth, drawing up elemental forces into pelvis. Let that spread across. Come back in, spread across, dropping forward, scooping up, drawing up. Opening, coming in, opening, bending forward, drawing up. Bending forward. Opening. In. Out. Bending forward. Drawing up. Let's breathe in as we draw up. It's going to be a long breath. Keep breathing in as we open. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. I think this is the last one. Bringing the hands into the choir once again. Settling in, opening the feet. Opening the crown. Being with this flow from the cosmos, from the earth. Grounded, heavy, solid, present. Waist down, light, lifting up, and present from the waist up. Take a deep breath in and out. We give the palms, the hands, the rub. And just placing them on the qua and just allowing the warmth and that activated chi to just soak into the hips. Let's give them another rub. That the same on the sides. And we'll find get the back of the hips. Great. It's nice to give them a little bit of a rub. Fabulous. Thank you.